For my environment, I created a chemistry lab that's on board a futuristic spaceship, like an interplanetary spaceship. It's encountered a rather significant chemical acid leak, and so it was abandoned rapidly. People like shattering beakers and stuff on the ground. Um, and the reason I made it this way is because it's based off of the generic science laboratory on the spaceship Sanctuary 3 from the game Borderlands 3. And I just thought it looked good in the game, and I thought I could do a decent job of making it my own way and still making it look good. Um, the so for an overview of the layout, you've got this giant door that's would open if it was an actual like environment for a real game, but it doesn't here because it's just one room. Um, at events releasing some kind of neutralizing chemical to neutralize the acid. Obviously, you've got the acid that's being neutralized. I was hoping to animate this liquid inside the tank, but I ran out of time to do it. Um, got a desk over here with a tablet and some a beaker that's broken. You got like a hallway out here that you can see, but you can't get to it. You can see outside the spaceship out here into space. Obviously, you've got the leak in the tank here. Got my cool little stool, or I mean not stool, step ladder, my futuristic like sliding step ladder that just like you would step on it and it just slides up or slides down instead of actually having to climb. Um, got the bookshelf over here. Um, some books. I'll go over those in detail in a little bit. Of course, can't forget the warning lights that are flashing because it's obviously like a dangerous environment. Um, you have another desk with people who like rushed out quickly, breaking stuff on their way. Uh, and so a slower walkthrough is kind of just the same thing. I kind of just did both at the same time there, I guess. But yeah, um, you've got let's see, for materials that I created, that I'm proud of. Even though they were relatively simple to make, I'm kind of proud of these books here is they're kind of funny. You've got like unobtainium and where to find it, which of course it's unobtainable. That's the whole pun. Can't forget Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy and hydro hydro. No, I almost said something wrong. Hydro no hydropelicity. That's what it is. Hydropelicity, I think. But it's when it's called hydropelicity when water falls in love. You have hydrophobic substances which repel water and hydrophilic substances which attract water. Examples hydrophobic are like the polymers you see on shirts where people can pour water on them and they just float right off. Hydrophilic are things like soap, they attract water, so it's when water falls in love. I thought that was kind of a clever name. Um, as well, I'm also kind of proud of the textures on and the materials on these tablets here. I think I did a pretty good job of those. Um, and they have an Easter egg on them on the back. You can see it says it's the iPad Air version 127. So I thought it was kind of funny. Um, let's see, a model that I created that I'm kind of proud of. Well, I guess the chair was kind of complicated, and I like how it turned out. Though I didn't do a very good job of texturing it, but I definitely like the stepladder. I think the stepladder is pretty cool. That's probably my favorite model. Um, and for my lighting, I just kind of put lights where they made sense. Um, there are lights along here that are the ones that are flashing, and I have a script on them that's drawing these gizmos here that shows where they move to, and they just move back and forth between them. Um, I've also got a light up here in the middle that illuminates the room And I put it up there obviously because that's where the lights are. And then I've got little spotlights down here that provide a little bit of illumination around the bottom here. You can't really see it very well, but it is there. So, yeah.